Hi, my name is Dr. Alex Reynolds, and I'm your professor for the Psychology of Adolescent Development. For this summer course, you are expected to put in quite a few hours because it's just 6 weeks long, and we're condensing an entire semester's worth of material down into one summer session. So in this welcome video, which is designed to be just a short introduction to the class, I'm going to take you through the Moodle page. I'm going to show you how to navigate it, take you to the syllabus, and also the course schedule and explain some information there. So this is our Moodle page for the class, and as you can see, there's a lot of content that's loaded on it already. So this is what it should look like for you, and what you'll notice is that there's a section here which is basically in welcome and some announcements to the course. And then you're going to see a bunch of sections here. Now, these are topics that are basically collapsed, and these are all the topics that you need in the class. So instead of having everything open and making it super overwhelming, you can work a section at a time. So I highly encourage you to take advantage of these little arrows here. So you can see that I've got it on close all. And no matter how I do mine, if I hide or show my topics, it doesn't impact your view. And anything that you do to your view in terms of opening or closing the tabs, I don't see. So this is something that's really nice and convenient for whatever makes it the most sense for you. So if you wanted to open everything, you could just click on this little arrow that says open all, and then you can literally just scroll through the entire course. Now this is a lot and it can get overwhelming, so I encourage you to, of course, work a section at a time. So I would suggest here to hit close all unless you like to see everything that you need to do. If you want to open one section at a time, you'll just click the little arrow that belongs to that section. So here you're going to see that this is all the course information. Here's where you access the course syllabus and the schedule, as well as the checklist so that you can check through everything that you need to do for the class and that you can, go ahead and get rid of those as you do them. This right here is just a little video about doing discussion forums, and it's just a fun little take on that, as well as actual written rules and rubrics that you guys will use to make your posts. So this would be the first section of the course where you'll get the most important information, and then once I'm done with this video, it's going to land right here in the welcome video. What you'll notice here is that there are actually set up week by week sections, and each of these has information for each section that's color coded. So if I open week 1, you can see here the schedule is in blue and everything that's coordinated with week 1 is in blue. It tells you your required readings, when the live lecture is, and when your information, certain things are due. I have suggested completion dates that help keep you on track so that you don't get overwhelmed, because most of the dates are actually everything is due most on Sundays except for the very final week of the class. So each section is split into either PowerPoints and lectures that includes videos, and here all of the things that you need to click on to study for each chapter. We go through about 3 chapters a week, and then here's your forum tab and all the forums that you need to do for this. In the first week, you'll need to introduce yourself, as well as take a special quiz to demonstrate that you actually have looked through this material and can you need to make a 100 on the quiz. You're not timed on it. You can use your syllabus and the schedule, but you need to go through and actually do the quiz. So that would be an example of week 1, all of this pertaining to week 1. And then here again for week 2, here's some extra credit, the week 3, week 4, and week 5. Now week 5 is slightly different because it's not a full week. And here you can see the live lecture still on Fridays at 3, but in this case, we have due dates that are on Thursday and Friday instead of Sunday. One really important thing that you're going to want to do as soon as you get on the Moodle page is take a look at the course syllabus here. This is going to give you all the information that you need about the course, and it's going to break everything down in terms of what you're going to learn, when you're going to learn it, when you need to turn stuff in, and things like that. I highly encourage you to take a look at the other video that I'm posting that goes through the syllabus in more detail. This is just to kind of show you how to get to it. There's a lot of important information on here, so I do encourage you to read that through. Watch the video first just for the highlights, and then go through and actually read the syllabus all the way through. Another really important thing to check out is the course schedule. The course schedule is going to help you keep on track of everything. So here you can see it split up by week, and this is the same information that's provided on Moodle. It's just provided in a different format for you guys to look at. And I added circles and squares in case you like to check things off as you go. This is again the same sort of thing that's in the checklist, except with the checklist, you're just going to see the stuff you need to do. Whereas if you want to check off what you need to read and what you need to move through, this is a really good thing to maybe put in Notability. You can actually take this and share it into Notability and then write all over it with your Apple Pencil, or you can use your finger to write on it as well. Notice that the live lectures are in blue here for every week. They're every Friday at 3 o'clock. Those are not mandatory to attend, but those are the dates that I will do live lectures if there are questions on the question forum, and you'll see that question forum on Moodle. So if you notice here, just like on Moodle, I have suggested completion dates to keep you ahead of the game. Notice that if you do everything as suggested with your suggested due dates, then you will actually be free on Sundays and you will not have to do any of your work on Sundays. So this is split by week and also includes things like some of the articles that you need to read and the chapters you need to read. Again, all of this information is available on Moodle. This is just another format. This is all the same exact information, nothing additional to what you guys see on Moodle. So I hope it was helpful to go through some of the basic information for this class. We will have a live lecture scheduled for the first week, so I do encourage you to go through all the material and see if you have any questions for that live lecture. I do want to warn you though that there is a lot of information out there, and I would like for you to make sure that you look through it first in case your question that you have generated may actually already be answered in what I've provided you. So if you have any questions, you can always email me, and I'm happy to chat through email or through Zoom if need be, if you need to talk outside of the live lecture, or if you have questions about your grades or assignments. So I wish you the absolute best of luck in this course, and I look forward to a great semester.